Big story developing right now in the dangerous waters of Somalia. Pirates seizing a ship with an all-American crew. 20 U.S. citizens now in danger. Joining us now live from Washington is Kaj Larsen, a reporter for Current TV and a former Navy SEAL. Welcome.
Good morning, Carol.
And thanks for coming in, because we really want to get to the bottom of this, since 20 Americans are on board. So what happens now with the hostages? So the pirates come on board the ship. What usually happens now with the hostages on board?
Well, the interesting news is that there's a precedent for this. So, piracy has become a cottage industry in Somalia. So there's actually a business system that will take place. The pirates know exactly who to call. Some ransom will be negotiated, and ultimately an insurance company or the head of the shipping company will pay the ransom. It will be delivered most likely via an airdrop, less likely hand carried to the pirates in Somalia, and hopefully at that point the hostages will be released.
How are the hostages usually treated in these situations?
That's actually the good news, is that generally, because they know that they're likely to get their money, the hostages have been treated well. That being said, it's still quite an uncomfortable place to be a hostage off the coast of Somalia.
So the ship, it's a Danish-owned ship, but it was flying an American flag. Would that make any difference at all to these pirates, that it was flying an American flag? Would that be a better target since we're such a rich country?
It's sort of unlikely. The pirates are pretty agnostic. Again, this is a business transaction for them, and it's more likely that they were in proximity to the ship and that they're grabbing it because of the ease and their ability to take it down.
Okay, it's really complicated about who owns this ship, because there's something about it's a subsidiary of an American company. We're not really clear about that right now. So who would the pirates negotiate with? Because usually when you ask the United States for money in a hostage negotiation, the United States doesn't turn over the money.
Correct. The international shipping business is a murky business, and they have a system called flags of convenience where they fly different ships. In this case, it's most likely that the ransom will be negotiated with either the insurance representative for the shipping industry or with the shipping line itself. The U.S. is most likely not going to be involved in the negotiations for the hostages themselves.
Has anyone ever turned down the pirates and said, we're not going to pay you the money?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, the shipping companies are aware that their personnel are at risk in this case, and you know, last year the pirates took in somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 to $50 million. So this is an extraordinarily lucrative and successful business model that they have going here.
Okay, so it's a ship and it's in dangerous waters. It's flying an American flag. It has an American crew, and everybody's wondering, well, wasn't there security on board? And how did this small band of pirates manage to capture a ship with so many Americans on board?
Yeah, it's a totally great question, and it's not clear yet. The details haven't come out what kind of security measures or precautionary measures the ship had on board. But it's not quite as difficult as you think. What's important to understand is that Somalia is a lawless country right now, with clan warfare and civil warfare going on, and ammunitions and arms are abundant in Somalia. So it's not difficult for a small band of pirates armed with AK-47s and rocket-propelled grenades to take down a ship in the middle of the night.
Unbelievable. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story, but Kaj Larsen, thanks so much for joining us and bringing us a better understanding of the situation. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.
Still, head Time Magazine journalist joins us to talk about why he felt our president made